Hello to all my friends out there. How you guys? Here we are, another day. Well, I was working today, not too hard. I was working around the house. I wasn't working too hard in the yard. It was kind of nice here. 99 cents only. Let's see, what is this? It doesn't say, but it has kind of like a piney smell, kind of. Smells good, I'll tell you that. Okay, so now first thing is, what am I having for dinner? Well, I bought my son these roasts, I guess about 2 days ago, and he barbecued them and they look so good. So today I bought one, a little one. I got this small roast for $4.51. And so then I cut it in 3 pieces because if you guys have been following me, I've been doing the Hello Fresh. And so one of the things I want to do is to learn the way the Hello Fresh designs the meals and designs the meals so people will buy them. And I'm starting to get the hang of this. So what I did is I just threw it in the oven and baked it, and then the Hello Fresh bags give you vegetables. I want to heat this a little bit. And they usually give you like 2.5 small vegetables. So I already ate a little piece of this to try it off. Here it is. May not look very impressive, but it's actually really good. If you get good meat, you can't really, I'm not going to thicken it or anything. You can't really cook it bad, but if you get meat that is not that tasty, you cannot really cook it good. So that is good. Well, now, that's too good. I brewed some mint tea today. I just brewed this. When you go out for mint tea, it's so delicious because they brew it fresh and pour it right over the ice cubes. And I bought this today at 99 cents only. So, here is the Hello Fresh. Let me show you something. This is a piece of meat about the size of the one that I just showed you. This is 2.5 small potatoes, and this is actually 2 vegetables. 2, fairly big. You've got a carb and you've got the vegetable. So I made myself a veggie tray. I have some celery and peanut butter. I had some carrot and some green pepper, but let me get my potatoes going here. Okay, so what I want to do, so pretend my meat, my veggie was on the other side. I don't want to put my veggie on the other side because I'm going to pour this hot. Last night I had, I made tamales and I had leftover beef broth, from my tamales. So I thought I might as well use that up. So now in the Hello Fresh, they tell you to get 2 things if they don't provide olive oil and butter. And so I want to put a little butter on my potatoes. I have a little steak sauce. And I have a little ketchup, you know, whatever you've got. This could be a hamburger. This could be any kind of meat. You could thicken this if you want to, but I think it tastes really good just like this. So I got the meat at Lulu's Market. It's the closest, you know, like if you're trying to save time and effort. So how about this? This will do. Okay, so now, okay, so the meat is good. That means the meal is good. But today, normally I don't really, you'll notice I don't spend much money. But once in a while I'll let loose of some. And so today, this is whole milk cheese. And I saw that they had this. And I am like a big fat mouse. Very expensive. $9. And I have already eaten like a third of the pound of cheese. So this will do. So now I'm putting a link if any of you would like to order the HelloFresh. I also stockpile this just in case. Okay, so you notice my meal is very similar to the potatoes, the meat, and the veggie. The rice, this is carrots and meat. This is chicken, potatoes, and carrots, I think, yeah. So once you learn this, and so, you know, I already had butter. So, okay, so that's dinner, and that's a good dinner. Okay, so now I want to talk to you guys. Okay, 6 months of the year is gone, so we got 6 months left, and the last half of the year goes by fast. So one thing that is really going to help us is if we stockpile food continuously. So you might be thinking, well, Rhoda, you already have plenty of food. In fact, you have a lot of food. Yeah, that is true. But if you continuously stockpile food you eat all the time, at some point, it's going to come in handy. So today I bought 2 of these. I bought one of these packages of black tea, 100 bags, because if something happens, something unexpected, I bought 2 of those. I bought 4 of these creams. I got to show you what I bought today. When I was spending money like I normally don't. Oh my gosh. These were $4. These little candy bars. I took one to my son and I said, you know, I bought 5 and they were $4 each. And they're so delicious because, you know, a lot of times we think we're buying, so notice my milk. I bought this at 99 cents only for $1. So I want to get this cream while I can still get it for $1. But you know, a lot of the chocolate we buy has a lot of, and they say we can expect a shortage. I should not start eating this. See how they have it like in this little bitty piece? This is so delicious. So that's one thing I spent money on. That was a little side note. This is the chili sauce I used to make the tamales. So whatever you normally eat. I bought 4 cans of evaporated milk because I use this a lot. A lot of times I just drink this in place of milk. I mix it half water and I drink it down. Then, because I'm doing the HelloFresh, I found this at 99 cents, only 16 ounces of olive oil for $2.99. I have a lot of corn oil, so if I don't eat my veggie tray up today, it's fine for tomorrow. What was I eating today? Oh, I was eating tamales for lunch. I bought 1 bag of flour, 2 pounds. See how this is vacuum sealed so I don't get any moths? And then they say expect medication over-the-counter shortages. So I bought one of these Benadryls, you know, the generic brand. I bought cough drops and I bought aspirin. So, okay, out here, people think that the COVID is over. I don't think so. Let me ask you a critical thinking question. Can viral pneumonia ever be over? I had pneumonia once. I caught it in the hospital. I was in there with toxic shock and I was sick as hell and I don't want to catch pneumonia. That was 100 years ago. Viral pneumonia will never be over, especially if a large percentage of the population gets it or passes it around. So today, this woman moved right up on me and she had been coughing and I said, would you mind socially distancing? I have a baby in the house, which is true. And so she did it, but she was pretty nasty about it. And I thought, I don't care. Okay, stockpile. I have allergies and I thought, you are asking me to believe you. Forget it. Okay, stockpile food because I mentioned to you guys that I was a hairstylist. And one of the reasons I survived my life was I had food in the house. So if it was slow, then okay, well that's okay. You know, I got my potatoes. I got my meat. You guys saw my videos. Maybe some of you have seen them early on. I used to work in a salon and it would be slow. There were times it was slow 3.5 months. Grow a year-round garden. So you may ask Rhoda, what are these plants? Well, it's 2 tomato plants and this is a pear tomato plant I bought for $1. I go, they're $1, you're buying them, you're planting them, and then there was 2 in this one. And these grow huge, and I go to myself, your fate is with the gods. And this is an eggplant. So, you know, I've been on this growing quest for a while, and some of my gardens didn't turn out too well, but that is tough. I'm making myself do it. Sell your old clothes and junk. Okay, you guys saw me do that. You're probably thinking, why don't you just donate that crap and get rid of it? Because it's the principle of the thing. Well, it's $300, big deal. Well, because somebody got really good deals on my clothes, I sold the clothes for $1 each. You can't buy them that cheap at a thrift store. So I went for 2 weeks. I don't know when I'm going back because of the variant. Make bread, cornbread, and biscuits. So you can have bread, butter, and milk. That's why you buy this, so you don't ever run out of milk. You can have milk in your coffee, you can have milk in your cereal. You can have bread and milk, you can have cornbread and milk, biscuits and butter is tasty with honey. Okay, so today at lunch, I was eating crackers and cheese and soup. And I buy the big cans of soup, and I just eat it cold in the car out of my refrigerator. I don't care, I'll eat anything. But if you have soup in your stockpile, eat it down. If you can make sandwiches, grilled cheese sandwiches, lunch meat sandwiches, any kind of sandwiches. Okay, when this whole economic thing started, I watched this channel and he asked this farmer, what are we gonna do? And the farmer goes, we're gonna have to get back to the basics of life. So that's what this is. I find the HelloFresh, I feel good on that stuff. It probably, if it was anything but the meat and the potatoes or the rice bowls, if it was anything but, you can order a low carb, you can order vegetarian. So I posted a link if you guys would like to order it. It's $100 off, and then they give me $10 off on my boxes. But if you want to try it, there's a link. Okay, so I like it, and I'm learning. Like for 2 meals, it's 5 carrots, it's 5 small potatoes, it's a half a cup of rice. So when you learn these proportions, it helps you buy, and it also helps you avoid waste. So a basic meal would be like cereal, milk for breakfast, maybe some juice and fruit, or egg and toast. You know, lunch would be a sandwich with a small fruit or small vegetable. And then dinner would be meat, potatoes, rice or sweet potatoes, vegetables, maybe some fruit, bread, milk, and butter. Okay, increase, especially if you live in California like I do, increase your water storage daily. So what I'm doing is when I try to buy water every week or so, and then I refill my water, either out of my water from the refrigerator or a kiosk. Okay, so now I want to mention things can spin out of control very fastly. Okay, fast. When I was a hairstylist, you know, normal people in their work day on a Saturday or a Friday, but I would work until Monday, and I cannot tell you how many times we're doing Friday, and I never cashed my paycheck on Friday. I always cash my paycheck on Monday. But I can't tell you how many times things would spin out of control between Friday and Monday. And it's really, from Friday night until Monday is really half the week. I can remember living in low-end apartments, and the girls would be like really poor, and their boyfriends would come over on Friday, and by Monday there wouldn't be any food left in the house. So I helped this one to do coupons. The coupons used to be good, like you buy eggs and you get milk free, or you know, you get cents off coupons. They still have those. I buy markdowns now, you know, any kind of markdowns and discounts on food. Oh no. This is the cutest bracelet, but it's got a tricky clasp that takes a couple minutes, and I'm always in a hurry, and I never put the this necklace and this cute bracelet is 2 things I bought. Oh, and this watch. Someone said, Rhoda, you're always spending money. Yeah, that is true. But when I'm done with this stuff, I will sell it. This is a very cute watch. It reminds me of this space stuff we've been going with. And here is my man on the moon ring. And I bought this for 4 million views. But eventually I will sell it. They sell for about $100. Okay, so keep in mind, you know, we have to prepare because things can spin out of control very fast. And we're preparing for a rainy day. Okay, I started this little side savings account for gas. And then another thing that's getting really high is utilities. So what's kind of happening is all of our money is being consumed. You know, it's $100 for this, $150 for this, $300, $500 for the plumbing, you know, just every time you turn around. And so on the gas, I control my gas at $5 a day. It costs me $10 a day now for gas. And they can say, well, it's only a few cents higher. Really? Well, then why is it $10 for me to drive where I normally go? Because the gas has doubled. And then also the utilities are very high. So since the beginning of the year, if you've been following me, I'm out of the house most of the day. The only time I'm at home is at night. And what I do is just like when I work, I prepare myself a little dinner, and you know, that is it. Then tomorrow is another day. Okay, you guys, please like, comment, and subscribe, and start thinking about ways to save money, thinking about ways to earn a little extra money. You know, if you buy a dollar item for 50 cents, in a way you earned 50 cents, if you think about it that way. And what I try to do is kind of make a game out of it. And also, you know, with this Hello Fresh, like, I never really thought about it, but you know, it's no more trouble to buy a little olive oil and butter. And I want to mention something about the celery. First of all, I peel my celery, and second of all, in a week, for proper nutrients, you know, I hate these channels that people eliminate whole food groups, unless you know you have a good reason. But you need some nuts and some fish for complete amino acids. And I like peanut butter. Notice how I have approximately 2.5 vegetables. I just learned that. And then, you know, I gotta show you one more thing and then I'm done. The Iraq storm. Yes. You saw my giant chocolate shake yesterday. Oh my gosh. These are so yummy. These are chocolate truffles. These put chocolate kisses touche. They are so creamy and so delicious. But the main thing I like it for is the meat and the cheese. And if you have cheese, and I noticed on the Hello Fresh, you know, for the fat, they add sour cream, they add cheese. So if you're having a smaller meat portion, or, you know, if you're having pasta or something, a little cheese really helps. So we will be exploring the Hello Fresh further. If you would like to order it, I'm providing a link, and if you buy one, I get $10 off the box. Just saying. Just begging you, if you're going to buy it anyway, use my link. Okay, you guys, please like, comment, and subscribe, or get the recipes and the ideas. You don't need it, really. And God bless you all.